On a quiet evening in a small, dimly lit room, a young boy sat at a wooden table, trying hard to finish his homework. His pencil moved slowly, and his eyes kept drifting toward the door. He was not tired from studying. He was tired from watching his mother struggle every single day. Just then, the door of his mother's room creaked open. She stepped out slowly, wearing the same old faded clothes she wore for work. Her eyes were tired, her hair messy, but her face still carried a soft smile, the smile she saved only for her son. She bent down and picked up her shoes. The shoes were torn, from the sides their stitching broken, and the sole almost gone. She turned the shoe in her hand and sighed. She sat on a small stool and tried to patch them again. The same shoes she had been stitching for months. Her hands trembled as she pushed the needle through the worn-out fabric. After fixing them as best she could, she looked at her son and said gently, "Finish your homework before I come back today." She slipped into her patched shoes and walked out of the house. Another long, painful walk to another exhausting shift. The boy watched her go. With every step she took, his heart grew heavier. He looked at her old shoes, and something inside him broke. He ran to his small cupboard and pulled out a tiny piggy bank, the one he had filled with coins for many months. With trembling hands, he smashed it on the floor. Coins rolled across the tiles. A few small notes fluttered out. It was not much, not enough for big dreams, but maybe, just maybe, enough to start something. He gathered the money and ran to the gardener at the end of the street. "Uncle," he said shyly, "please give me flowers, as many as these can buy." The gardener looked at the boy and then at the hope in his eyes. He smiled warmly and handed him fresh, raw flowers. The boy held the flowers to his chest and ran home. He trimmed the stems carefully. He picked the most beautiful petals. He wrapped each bouquet with paper and ribbon he found in the house. They were not perfect, but they were made with love. As the evening sky turned dark and the city lights began to glow, the boy walked to the big hotel nearby. He stood outside with trembling hands, holding his homemade bouquets. People walked in and out, laughing, dressed in beautiful clothes, a world far away from his own. One couple stopped, then another. Slowly, people began to buy his flowers. Some smiled at him, some encouraged him, some simply walked away. But the boy did not give up. He stood there for hours until he had earned enough money, enough to walk into a small shoe shop and buy a simple but brand new pair of shoes for his mother. He walked home excited, holding the shoebox close to his chest, as if it were a treasure. But when he entered the house, he saw his mother standing there. She saw his unfinished homework on the table. Her patience snapped. She shouted, "I work 2 jobs every single day. I have no proper clothes, no proper shoes. I sacrifice everything so you can study, yet you still do not listen." The boy's hands shook. Tears filled his eyes. He stepped forward, holding the box out toward her. "Mom," he whispered, "you deserve a better life too. That is why I did not do my homework. I was earning this. I bought these shoes for you." Her anger vanished. She froze. Her eyes widened. Tears spilled as she opened the box and saw the new shoes inside. She fell to her knees and hugged her son tightly. Her voice trembled as she whispered, "Bless you, my child. You have given me more than the world ever has."
Thank you, my son, for the shoes. I love you.
I love you too, Mom.